Welcome to Level 3 Readiness. It's a rainy, nasty day, and this is day 3. Show you what we got going. So what we got, gonna make some wedges, because we can't split the big stuff there with just this hatchet. And you can see where I'm starting to put the wall right here. I'm gonna build dirt back up against that as I start splitting that. I gotta split some bigger pieces of wood down to smaller stuff to make up right there. And let's make a wedge. All right, now one of the things you wanna be mindful of when you make a wedge, you need a good hardwood. This right here is a piece of hickory. So we're gonna make this hickory into a wedge that we can split logs with. All right, here's how you do it. You got a flat side pretty much right here. You want to flatten it out a little bit better. Just gonna hack away at it. Like so. Then you're gonna get this other side hacked away at. You see, we definitely want it thinner than that, so I'm gonna level it out here, flatten it out there. And so we're starting to break it up. So let's get it back right here, support it. All right, now you can see we've got this here pretty much in a good wedge shape. Now, I will tell you, you know, the fatter it is, the more it's gonna split, and the bigger it is, the more integrity it's gonna have. All right, so I'm gonna start trying to split some wood. We'll see what we get. right, so we're able to split this down pretty good. Got one more right here to split down. But, I mean, you get the picture. You can make these wedges, and you can really start processing down the wood. All right. Whew. Yeah, just in case you're wondering, it's like 36 degrees. It's wet, it's nasty. But you know, this is just what day 3 looks like. So I'll show you what we got so far. We're steady building up our wall here. And at this point, I may only come up to about right here and then put the tarp over that much and have this much of an interior wall built in, enclosed in right there. And then may do this side the same way. Still don't know if I'm gonna run things this way for the ceiling and then leave the tarp overhead, but I got, you know, I still got plenty of stuff to think about. And you know, I'm just like, when you run out of materials, you just have to get creative and make it happen. That's what I'm doing. I'm making it happen. All right. All right, so what I'm kind of stuck with right now is mud. I can't shovel the mud onto this or just clump, so I'm gonna have to wait till everything dries out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the tarp back over this part of it and let everything stay dry on the inside as it has been. And then I'm gonna ask my phone what type of fire to make, because again, today it's a cold day, it's a wet day, a good day to try to make a fire in a primitive means. So let me get the tarp put up and I'll get things set up, and then we'll ask our phone and we'll get our what remains of our fire kit out and see if we can get a fire in this nasty wet environment. All right. All right, let's do it. Okay, Google, Give me a random number between 1 and 3. We got a 2. And here comes the rain. Alright, here we got some dry pieces of wood that we have stored under here. That's been dry since we started this project. And so that's good. Really try to figure out where it's all at down here. Yeah, look at that. Man, that is so cool. I'm gonna have some dry materials. And you'll note I'm using the Lynx gear. Processing some dry internal wood here. All right, we got our tinder, we got our small kindling. Now we've got our flint and steel. Let's see what we can make happen. Mind you, it is a damp, wet day. I may just have to. See what else I got in the bag. Alright, so we grabbed our piece of quartz. Let's see how this does. I almost had one. Alright, not happening. Another little piece of flint. Let's try this piece, see if it's got a better edge on it. All right. Looks like we got one. So now, let's lay this right here. Let's get our tinder out here. It's so hard to get that stuff going. I guess it's because it's damp. You know, before I lose that altogether, I'm gonna get a piece of punk wood and see if I can't get it going, just to keep this, just not to lose this, you know. All right, so here ought to just keep us going until I can get some better tinder. My punk wood burned out. As did all of this. All right, I'm gonna try again. And gonna have to make some new char cloth very soon. All right, there we go. Look at there. One of them burned out, but we got one. All right, no skimping on the char cloth this time. Get in there. And get a little stuff in there. Then put our heavier stuff in here on top. Then we're gonna bring this thing to flame. I can hardly believe it. Finally, flames. All right. All right, so the day got away from me and my battery died on my GoPro. So I am back out here in the cold, and we're going to, oh, and also the wet. It's supposed to rain in about a half an hour. So if I can get a flint and steel fire going, I'll count it as a success. All right, for the record, this is my last piece of char cloth. I'm not jumping up and down about that. All right, somehow I found all my parts. Let's see if we can get us a spark. To catch on this piece of flint. I'm worried that everything's too damp because it has been raining. Because I done seen several that should have done caught. Come on, baby. I think we got it. Somehow, by the grace of God. I'm gonna pick all this up together here, and we're gonna go over here to the fire pit. All right, proof's in the pudding. We made it happen. So this is level 3 readiness, reminding you, finish what you start. Finish strong and be ready for anything, because it's coming. Level 3 out. Well, it's raining good now.